Oh, less than or equal to. Yep. Because, oh hey! The dwarf that digs! Welcome to the team! We could use a digger. I don't know if we have a digger yet. So, I hereby promote you to Captain of Digging Enterprise on, on Team Work in Progress. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the follow. Right, yeah, I just inverted this less than, greater than, less than case. Maybe? I don't know if that's necessarily the problem, but that is the thing. Because the opposite of, to like get the opposite of a greater than case, you can't just do less than, you have to do less than or equal to. I don't know that that's necessarily what we encountered just then, but it is a true fact. Or maybe it's that other thing that we did before that I assumed we did correctly, but as it turns out, maybe we didn't actually do it correctly. I don't know. I don't totally care about that, so I might just undo the thing that I just did and hope that everything goes back to normal. Oh, it's using UI press. No, that's fine. In this case, that's fine. Oh, that's not the thing. This is the thing. Alright, this is the thing where it has to be, or equal to. But it should still put back that semicolon that I was missing up above. I do still need that semicolon. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, alright. Semicolon. Alright. Yeah. Wait. Wait, hold on. Slot power UI pressed. Greater than or equal to 0. Yeah, that's correct. Right? Oh no, okay, this was the if pow time. If pow time, pow type, slot pow, UI pressed is less than time dot fixed time. Wait, did I flip this around by accident? Is less than? Yeah, no, less than's correct. Okay, cool. Alright. Well, actually, I guess I could do equals then. Or equals then here, too. I mean, that's... Oh, what did I forget? What? No, what did I actually forget? Send me the source of the actual error, please. Whoa, look how big that comment block is. Oh, I accidentally undid my addition of the comment block closure. Cool. Super cool. I'm nailing it right now. This is some high quality stuff we got going on. Alright, so... Ugh, yeah, no, I just don't care about that thing. That thing that we, like, whatever, I just don't care about it. I just don't. You can go back to being exactly how it was to start with. Yep. How on earth could that have screwed things up so strangely? I have no clue. No clue. Anyways. So I should probably just get rid of that, because I clearly can never go back. Is anything weird happening here? Wait. Yeah, no, that's right. So that part was fine. It must have been the other part that was weird. Why is there a line break here arbitrarily? Huh. Did I undo that correctly? Please tell me I didn't introduce weird other errors. Alright, that's fine. Yeah. It's freaking me out that that thing didn't just, like, cleanly work. I really feel like it should have. How buttons? Oh! Yep, no, I'm just not smart, is all. I completely removed the wrong thing. So maybe I should try it again, after all. If pow time, pow type. Nah, it's fine how it is. I should just not care. Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't know why I cared about that for a minute. That was weird. And it was more than a minute, too, so stop tricking me, you commented out code. You're never coming back. Alright, so I guess we don't need these braces anymore. So if that's the case, then we do that. However, actually no, I guess we do want those braces because this is going to become an else case. We don't want that, but we do want the braces. Because we're actually going to say if so okay. So we pressed a valid button, but first, before we do that, we have to check if highlight avail h lighted is, so if it's just if it's greater than or equal to 0, then we're not activating a power. That means we're modifying a power. So this will become an else if, and so what? Right. So this will be. Oh, it'll be this whole dealio. Oh. So yeah, no, I shouldn't add it here after all. I should just ugh. Alright. Well, this will get simplified either way. Because I can I at least got rid of that comment. So that's the good that came out of this. Alright, anyways. Look how better that looks without that awful comment in the way. Alright, so so then let's us do what now? Yeah, so this whole block is so, well, actually, I guess if I didn't want to change the logic flow here, I could just take this entire block and put it in like a separate function. That's the other way to avoid duplication. So which would be easier? So if UI pressed is greater than or equal to 4 and UI dragging, or I'll probably just separate it into another function and then probably, right? I don't know. Actually, that could get pretty hairy. Yeah, because it would be all of this, and like there's a lot of a lot of text is going to turn red if I try and do that. Well, I don't know. It might not be as bad as I think it'll be. But it's basically like all this. We don't need this else case, right? Avail buttons. Yeah, no, we don't need that else case. We just need like all this. I think. Yeah. I won't to. Oh yeah, just copy it and see how messy it would be to apply modifier. So void apply modifier. I know we'll need arguments, but I'm just gonna see what turns red and let that drive what arguments we need. What? Nothing turned red? No, okay, there's red text. Wait, that can't turn red. Why would that turn red? What? I must have done something wrong. What? Modifier? I thought I copied that correctly. It's everything from here down to here. Oh, no. Oh, I just didn't copy the closing brace. Yeah. Yeah, alright, so that should work. Come on, red text. No red text? Liars. Liars. There should be plenty of red text. What? Why are you red? Ugh. How many I forgot more closing braces? Alright, hold on, I'm just... I wish it all fit on screen at once. That would make it easier to manage. Alright, so where's this? Oh, wow, alright. Okay, so I was missing... Okay, yeah, no, I... No, I got all that. What do you mean? Avail button, etc., etc. I clearly don't need that part of it. So I guess... Alright, so I'll just, Oh, right. Yeah, no, I was getting too much. I only need, like, this much, I guess. Yeah. I guess. That might be too much still, but whatever. Alright, so this is the yeah, there we go. There's some red text. So, right, we need to... ASI pressed? I was not expecting that to turn red. Why did you turn red? Ah! It's still not working. Oh, because I've accidentally picked up an else? Is that what you don't like? I have too many closing braces? Is that what you don't like? There we go. Alright. Yeah, ASI... Okay, good. Alright, we're making progress. ASI pressed... I was actually not expecting that to get red. What is ASI pressed? Oh, UI pressed -4. Oh. But no, we can't assume that anymore. So, right, we have to say... yeah, this time I broke everything on purpose, though, so I one of the nice things about just syntax highlighting in general is that you can just intentionally break things instead of having to try and figure out in advance where to fix, because you can just wait to see what turns red, and then you only have to fix that. All right, so I don't actually need ASI pressed because I can just say, because ASI pressed so what we called ASI pressed in the previous case in this case is actually going to be it's going to be avail highlighted. So we can just say int av for available, and then UI at. So we also need So int pow and int or avi, I guess, or int pow and int avail. Yeah, or int pow and int avail. So asi pressed can become avail. Oh, I guess it's not necessarily pow, because it could be HPMP. It could you're not necessarily, I mean, you can drop modifiers on that little square in the corner. So avail, and then yeah, what's a better name than pow? I guess like slot. No, pow bot. I don't know. Bot for bottom bar. So yeah, because like previously we were using UI at because in both cases, I mean UI at kind of makes sense for both cases, but so yeah, I could have just left it UI at. Anyways, the gist is that for whenever we're applying a modifier, we're applying it to one of the items on the bottom bar, and we're applying it from one of the items on the top bar. So all we really need to know for this process is which are which. The difference is that in the drag case, it was the last UI pressed, because when you pressed, you would drag and then you would let go on top of the slot you wanted to drop it. In the other case, however, the last UI pressed is going to be the block on the bottom, because you clicked once on top to highlight the item, but then you clicked again down on the bottom row to apply it. So yeah, we couldn't use the same UI press there, or the I forget even what it was called, but like that other thing that we were calculating from UI pressed. We actually have to. So in the original case, we'll still pass in that value that we were using, but in the other case, we'll pass in instead, and we don't even have to really pass it in, but we will, because that's how it's working for both cases. We pass in avail highlighted instead. So all right. So save that. I'm not actually going to take it out. I'm not going to take that whole block out of the upper part yet, in case I screwed something up. I'm just going to put it in this part down here. So I lied. We do want the brackets. Oh yeah, we want. Man, I just deconverted this whole section, so now I have to reconvert this whole section. So. What? Oops, I accidentally emptied my clipboard. I forget what was on it exactly. Cool. And that's the if term for this guy. And actually it'll be else if. Because we also want. Oh, oops! I didn't put braces around this one. Yeah, it'll be else, because now we want to put in that thing that we've been trying to put in for so long. So if what avail highlighted is greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0. I mean, technically greater than 0, because I think avail highlighted has to be. The only valid values for avail highlighted are 4, 3, 4, 4, or they're 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I don't think we actually want to be able to highlight 8. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we probably don't want to highlight 8. So I'll have to go back and fix that. But before I do that, I'll just finish setting this up. Oops, no. We already have closing braces. So, right, so now we, what do we call it? Apply modifier. Apply modifier, and then so the bottom bar will be UI pressed in this case. UI pressed, and the avail will be avail highlighted. Yeah, there we go. So I think we in that case work. We should now, because now this whole block is like entirely duplicative. We should get rid of all this. I guess I might as well do it now. So apply modifier. In this case, we're using the POW is UI pressed. and not and. I was just thinking out loud. And avail is what? ASI pressed. Yeah. Let's see if that works. Oop, nope, I messed something up. Because usually you can apply speed modifiers to the whatever. Oh no, I messed everything up. So at least this. And the new one doesn't work either. Oh no. Alright. That's weird. Didn't even error or anything. Alright, weird to me not to have that whole block missing, so I'm gonna put that block back in. I mean, it's not really missing, it's just... Was that just Unity being weird, or was it... So, yeah, if it was just Unity being weird, this should work now. I'm kind of spoiled to the idea that Unity... Yeah, no, that... Yeah, I definitely just didn't apply that correctly, but... I mean... You saw, I basically just moved that whole block down, and then I replaced those terms with arguments, and I feel like that was a pretty clean operation, but something went wrong along the way. I also want to take out that print because that was getting irksome. But yeah, so I wonder if I broke power activation or if that still works. No, power activation still works. That's good. Whoa. Maybe this will be informative. Avail type, sought avail, avail. What? Greater than or equal to 3. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. What was out of range, though? Alright, I'm just gonna recopy this section because I feel like this should be so straightforward. I feel like it should be really, really straightforward. I literally just I basically did a find replace on those terms and plugged them back in exactly how I found them. I just replaced ASI pressed with that one, and I replaced the other with that other. Alright. So, the only thing I'm changing is that instead of ASI pressed, we're using a veil. Oh, wait, I know why we got that out of range exception. Because I'm not converting UI pressed the same way I'm converting ASI pressed. But that, I still don't know why it didn't work in when I replaced it in the other scenario. Because in that scenario, I was converting it correctly. So, alright, so yeah, for starters, in this case, it's not a veil highlighted, it is a veil highlighted -4. Or I guess I could just change what a veil highlighted means. Where am I using a veil highlighted? A few places. Yeah? Yeah, I'm gonna say it actually equals UI at -4. That'll just make it the index of a veil, not for the entire UI, because a veil highlighted can only be the top row. Okay. Oh, and actually, while I'm here, if UI pressed, wait. Oh yeah, okay. Oh right. If UI pressed is greater than or equal to 4, and UI pressed is less than or equal to 7, because we only want 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't want 8. 8 is that one that is mostly off screen and just peeks in from the corner. And you can grab it and drag it, but I don't want people to highlight it because when it's off screen like that, it'll be hard to tell what it is, and it'll look weird to have the highlight off screen. So I just don't want that to be the case. You can only highlight the 4 that are on screen. I might reverse that decision, but it was an easy change, so I can do so at my pleasure. Yeah, and I think so. Yeah, the other places of the highlighted make sense now, and I don't have to add in this -4, and I won't get the array errors anymore. Although that other thing will still be weird. Doop. The reason bombs sometimes don't activate when I click them is because they don't activate if you don't have a valid target. But apart from that, they seem to be working fine. So yeah, dropping still works. Oh! Did that just work? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I just remembered something. We need another case. Because now we need case 3 here. Previously, this was only for power activation, but now it also serves for modifier dropping, or modifier application, which will also be relevant in case 3. Case 3 of the UI system is the brick that represents your hero, the little box in the corner that represents your hero. So Yeah, we gotta add that. Break. And then for that one, we can just say basically the same thing. Oh, wait, no. We can say, right, so we can say basically this same thing. Or, so, alright, hold on. And then we don't have to guess anymore. We can just say 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Due to the delay in the camera, I can't be exactly sure what I'm saying yeah to, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. I could just like, instead of having like separate anythings, I could just have like a massive array for like basically everything in the project. I could just make the entire project one massive, jagged, multi-dimensional array. And I mean, I've thought about it. Maybe when I do that massive refactor that I've been talking about, I'll actually refactor it twice at the same time. One of the refactors will be to do everything the correct way. And then the other one will be to make the entire project one massive, jagged, multi-dimensional array. And when I say multi-dimensional, I'm not talking about 2-dimensional. No. We're not stopping at 2 dimensions. This is gonna be an array to end arrays. Like I'm talking like literal out of memory exceptions. Like that's what this array is gonna be. I'm gonna dedicate it to you, princess. I'll make it a throne-shaped array. You can sit atop it. Oh goodness. Sometimes I'm glad I missed like the origins of computer science, because thinking back, like, well, I guess someday people will think back to our time period and shudder at all these things that we're doing. Like, once we have robots to manage the arrays for us, then we'll never have to think about them again. So exciting thing is that this is now working. I'm almost inclined to think that it was just Unity being weird the last time when it didn't work. But oh yeah, one thing that we're not doing is we're not clearing the highlight, which we should do, because in either of these cases we successfully utilized the highlight. Actually, we might want to make it more general. We want to say what? Oh, well, this is interesting. Yeah. I was gonna say we could always clear the highlight, but that's actually false, because then things would never be highlighted. You'd highlight them, and they would try to highlight for an instant, and then array bots. Yeah. So I do have to be careful about how I deactivate highlight. I think I want several cases to deactivate highlight. If you click anywhere, basically if you click anywhere other than the top array, the top row. So yeah, actually, so that can be fairly simple. We just have to say on get mouse button up, if UI dragging and UI pressed was -1, or so I can just make it an else to all of these things. Oh, okay, this is an else to all of these. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Oh, yeah, no. Oh no. Okay, so get mouse button up. UI dragging. And UI pressed. Oh wait, okay. Greater than or equal to 4. So it's actually an else case to basically this section. Yeah, whatever. I'll just check it again. If UI, because it's pretty simple. It's just if UI pressed is less than or equal to 3, because that includes the bottom row and -1. All right, yeah. So that's slightly duplicative, but whatever. So if UI pressed is less than. Oh well, no. If you make an invalid selection, I don't necessarily want to clear the highlighting. So all right, I'll just clear it very judiciously. All right. So yeah, and so when we want to clear it, we'll want to clear it by doing what? We want to. Actually, I guess we can just set it deactive. Yeah, so that's easy enough. All right. So avail highlight set active false. All right. Yeah, and we can just target this in very specific locations. So that's one of them. This is one of them, and then another one is up here. It's actually in get mouse button down. It's the case where UI pressed equals -1. Actually, no, it's not even that. It's yeah, no, it's just generally it's the else case to this case. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Yep. Oh, and that actually wait. So actually, I'll make it as if avail highlighted. Highlighted. Oh, and did I do that downstairs? Oh no. Okay. So wait. Hold on. If avail highlighted greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0, then avail highlighted equals -1. Yeah, that's the other thing that we do. So set x equals false and avail highlighted equals -1. So we clear the highlight and we stipulate that nothing is highlighted. Avail highlighted equals -1. Avail highlighted equals -1. Alright, so yeah, so now I think that clears because that covers the cases where you didn't click on anything, or like you didn't click on anything in the UI, or you used your modifier. So if we highlight this and then we click here, yep, it gets dehighlighted. If we highlight this and we click here, it does not get dehighlighted because we have not made a valid selection. If we click here, it gets dehighlighted because we made a valid selection and it got used. Okay, we're not... Right, so we put it in the modifier block. We still haven't put it in the power placement block. Okay. Did I convert both sections to use apply modifier? No, I didn't yet, did I? Let's give it another stab, I guess. Where is it? Wait, what? Did I get rid of too much? Oh. Wait a second. Maybe I did get too much. Wait, what? Oh. Wait. Oh. Yeah, I guess it's weird to put this in the apply modifier set because This assumes that you had dragged it. You had dragged one of your modifier buttons downwards, and so when you let go, it resets its position. But I guess that's not necessarily bad to do. It's just superfluous to do. In the other case. So yeah, whatever. I won't worry about that, I guess. So just get rid of this. And instead apply modifier UI pressed and ASI pressed. I feel like that's gotta be right. It's gotta be. Oh wait, no. UI pressed. Well, I was using UI at before. I don't know if that. Oh. Yeah, that's totally the difference. Yep. Alright, that was why it wasn't working before. And now it's gonna totally work. Yay! Yay, right? Yay, right? Yay! Yay! Alright. Good times. Yeah, that's silly. Because, right, I had my head on backwards. UI pressed in that case meant exactly not what I was trying to use it to do. Alright, so that's good. Now we're still not using our bottom row looks surprised like all the time because we're still not using that correctly. So alright, so now when we highlight something, which I think we can. I might want to change it so that, because it's weird when you drag it outside of the highlight. Well, oh yeah, actually. Oh yeah? I should put highlighting on the button up, not on button down. Yeah. Alright, let's do that real quick. Yeah. So, no. Not that. Wait, is it on button up? No, it can't be. Wait, where is it? Is it on button up? No, it can't be. It was just happening not on button up. Wait, it is on button up. Oh, right. Right. Is that right? Hold on. Yeah, the first time it doesn't appear until button up. But, subsequent times? No, it still doesn't appear until button up. Alright, so that part is correct. Sort of. Oh. Okay, so that's another time we want to clear highlighting, is if we start to drag another of the modifiers. Yeah. So, what case is that? Let's see. That is when camera press delay. What's camera press delay? Camera press delay. Huh. Anyways, that's not what we're looking at. So if UI pressed, dragging, if stationary, and I guess we could use stationary for this also. Nah. I guess we could just say, yeah, let's just say if avail highlighted greater than or equal to 0, then we'll fix that. All right. So now when we start dragging one, yeah. Now when we start dragging, regardless of whether we're dragging the highlighted one or whether we're dragging another one, it'll clear the highlight. So when we start dragging that one, it stops being highlighted. Although, in that case, no, yeah, in that case, yeah, we're fine. Actually, during that snapback might be another fine time to. Oh yeah, I like that. So actually, when that snaps back, regardless of whether it was highlighted in the first place, I think I'm gonna highlight it. I think I'm gonna start highlighting it. So, but I'll put that in separately. The other thing I want to check is that, yeah, when you start dragging something else. Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Because I was trying to think. No, I guess that doesn't really help discoverability of dragging, but if it does help the player who attempts dragging and can't figure out how the UI system is supposed to work. I'm gonna plug my power from my laptop, which will dim the screen for a second. I apologize. I don't think I've complained recently about how my computer doesn't obey the power settings that I specify. Like I have power settings very clearly set up. I even have a power settings plan called Stop Freaking Out Please, but no matter what I do with my power settings, it just does its own thing. It's kind of a neat feature. Other than that, my laptop is so super cool, I swear. It's my only grievance. So what first? Yeah, I'm gonna do the snapback thing just for fun. I think it'll help. It might get annoying, maybe. I think overall it'll. Nah, actually, I'm not 100% about that. I'll think about it, but so I'll actually add it to my list of things to think about, which involves going to Google Docs, but whatever. I haven't been murdered yet. Here, I'll put it off screen. That way no one has to even worry about murdering me. Yay. Not getting murdered. So, highlight. Excuse me. Highlight avail on failed drag. Maybe? I don't know. Hero. Alright, so whatever, I'll just leave it like that, I guess. So what? Yeah. So okay. Now let's do the surprise marks. And how do we do that? We do it on highlight. Which happens on mouse up, mouse button up. So avail highlight is true. This is all true. Stationary is false. Right, so now we have to show attention marks. So, this will depend on... In case you're only paying attention to the audio, Nearly Delicious is asking if anyone in chat is good with Eclipse. I think we were talking earlier about Java. I forget if it was... Yeah, I used to work with Eclipse. I haven't worked with it in a long time, so I'm probably not a good person to answer your question. But if no one else is able to answer it, I'm willing to give it a shot. All right. So to show attention marks, this is going to depend on what type of what we have highlighted in the top bar, and we can figure that out. Not too much difficulty. So there's going to be several cases. So should we literally use... Nah, there's only really two cases until I put potions back in. And actually, no, potions will have the same cases as modifiers, so there's only two cases. So if UI, expressed, or if a veil highlighted, no, if a veil type will use a veil highlighted as the index. It's an array, which keeps track of the type of modifier that we have, or the type of power up that we have in the top bar. Specifically, like it's granular enough to keep track of like what types of modifiers and what types of powers. But the gist is basically if it's greater than 2, it's a modifier, and or a potion. Else, it's a power. And the surprise markers will be the same for modifiers and potions. So we only need these 2 cases. Just out of curiosity, what are you experiencing in Eclipse Nearly Delicious that you... Oh, maybe Nearly Delicious doesn't have audio on. Maybe I'm talking to myself here. Anyways. So, alright, so... Yeah. In both cases, we have to click through... in the latter case, we only have to click through the first 3. So let's say for int I equals 0, I less than pow something, right? Slot pow maybe? I guess slot pow. Slot pow dot length I plus plus. So for all of our pow slots, we're going to go through and check if they're vacant yet. And to do that, what don't you like about this? Oh, because I'm already... No, I'm not inside a greater I loop. I don't know what your problem with this is. Oh, slot pow, not slots pow. Slot pow dot length. I'm trying to... Oh. Yeah, it's been long enough that I don't personally recall, but if anyone knows how to get parameter names to show up for the tooltip in the constructor, so it sounds like Nearly Delicious is just getting the variable types, not actually the names set up for the constructors. So if anyone has experience working with Eclipse, we got a person in need. We got a fellow dev in need. If you can help out, please be doing of so. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, yeah, I can see why you would want those around, because like like for scan range multi, one of the things in this project has like 8 arguments that it takes, and I need that little reminder of like, wait, which one was it? Like I've typed it out like about 20 times now using that reminder, so now I could probably do it blind, but yeah, for starters, like that's vital information right there. So right, okay, so we're only looking. So this is the case where we have a power highlighted. So we only have to check the slots, and we only have to activate the surprise marker if the slot's empty. So if what? Slot pow. Yeah. Yeah, let's just try using slot pow. So if slot pow I equals -1, then that would be a case wherein yes, we should show the what do I call it? Attention marker. So attention marker of the same index equal dot set active true. Oh right, and we. Oh yeah, yeah, we should make a thing for unhighlighting, because when we unhighlight, we'll want to. Oh. When we unhighlight or when we change highlight, we'll want to redo the attention markers altogether. So, maybe I shouldn't just do the first three. Maybe I should do all of them. Yeah, no, that's simple enough. I can just say afterwards. I can just say attention markers 3 or attention markers. Yeah, the 3 is always going to be the highest because there's 4 of them. Dot. Oh well. Yeah, it's going to be fun to. I keep saying it. Well, one of the things on my to-do list is to make it so that you can rearrange this bottom bar like almost completely. So like if you wanted to, you could even move this square to a different location. But that's going to be fun when I when I have to implement that, because I've taken the position of that square as a fairly firm assumption, and it's going to interact with all of my crazy arrays, my arrays of indexes. I keep arrays of indexes that only serve arrays of integers that only serve as the indexes for other arrays. So that's going to be fun to untangle. It goes like 4 deep. It's gross. Princess hates it. So, but yeah, for now, This is not going to make a difference. This is a drop in the bucket. So attention markers 3.set active false. Oh yeah, and I should also make an else case here, I guess. Else. Oops. Wow, why do you do that? Sometimes it like sometimes it just like puts the view, like scrolls all the way to the top of the document for no apparent reason. It's another fun eccentricity of this environment. I still like it though. Attention markers. Oh wait, no. There's a simpler way to do this. Derp. I can just say. I can just say for all of them, set attention markers per this Boolean value. Alright, yeah, that's much cleaner. Oh no! Wow, that's weird. Oh wait, yeah, actually, I'm looking on my other monitor. I might be talking in vain. Like I might not be uploading right now, or something. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I'm looking on my other monitor, and the image is just like frozen in place. Huh. So yeah, let me see if I can get my other, because I have so I'm streaming from my laptop, and then I also have my desktop in the background, and I just have the stream running so that, for example, when technical difficulties are encountered, we can figure out what those are, and I can kind of get a sense of whether it's when and if it comes back, when and if it starts working again. So it says it's uploading at 20 frames per second, but it also says It's also giving me like a red square. Okay. Oh, is that? Yeah, it was giving me like a red square icon, which usually means rocky, rocky waters, or rough seas ahead. Um, it turned green again though, and the number was fine. Like it was saying we were north of like 1,000 kb per second, but oh, now it goes red again. Man, what's... Oh, wow. Okay, so now, like, image is restored on my other monitor, but, it's, like, super choppy. It's, like, barely any frames per second. That still might be the feed from when I was getting the red square. Okay. Maybe it's getting better? Maybe it's getting better? Alright. I hope it's better. It looks better. I'm gonna turn the audio on for a second. I apologize if there's, like, a loop of, that sounds good. I caught myself in that terrible ocean metaphor. Okay. Well. Alright. I mean. Alright. Well, if that. Whew, I think yesterday I wanted to remember to check my upload settings to see, because like I think I might try and change it, because like I might be uploading unnecessarily much data. So one way to combat combat that might be to upload less data. So I'm just gonna make another reminder. So far my reminders are: roll the R and say it as 3 syllables. Binry smiley giggly time. And now I'll make another third note for upload data settings optimization. Question mark? Alright. So I'll just be very descriptive in case they see the video. Oh wow, yeah, that video is like choppy like what? Sometimes I worry about my internet service provider, because like I've been streaming for like 30 hours a week lately, and like today I've been streaming for like 7 hours. So like it might just be that they're unenthusiastic how much data I'm using all of a sudden. Because not only am I uploading this whole time, but I'm also on my other computer. I'm downloading this whole time, and I have roommates, so they're of course using the internet as well. I love you, ISP. Please continue to provide the internet. It's my favorite thing you do. Of everything you do, it's by far my favorite. I'm gonna open Notepad on my other monitor just to provide a little more light. Yeah. It's just dark here. Anyways. Alright, so yeah, so we have that case handled. Now let's do the other case. The other case is kind of the opposite. Yeah, it's almost exactly the opposite. So we'll just borrow the same thing. So we'll say this is good if slotspow not equals -1, and it's also, oh oops, I forgot semicolon too. And then also this one is true. So that was easy enough. Cool. Alright, save that, and let's see how that works. Or doesn't work, as the case may be. So we're not clearing them yet, we're just setting them. Yeah, I do that sometimes if I'm not paying attention. Instead of talking about what I'm doing, I'll just literally like say the letters as my fingers hit the keyboard. And if it comes to that, I can do that. Alright, so now we're running the simulation again to see if it works. I am highlighting range, and the attention marker appropriately appeared downstairs on the... oh, look at this! Well, sorry, I didn't mean to say that because that's mildly obnoxious, but they, huh? Okay, well, that was weird. Uh, they're mostly working correctly, mostly, except that well, for one thing, they're not getting unset when I unset them, and also I I dragged bomb from the top bar down to the bottom bar, and so as the top bar tends to do, when I moved bomb out of the way, all the rest slid down and took the space previously occupied by bomb, and it was a modifier taking that spot. I clicked to highlight something else, and then I clicked to highlight the modifier, and it highlighted as if I was clicking a power again. Whoa. Whoa. What's that about? Now, okay, also for some reason, now if I drag the 8th one, like if I drag the power in the 8th slot, uh, it doesn't snap back to where it used to go. That was probably an oversight of that thing that I introduced about the filtering against number 8. So that's something to fix. But in the meantime, let's continue testing. Alright, so it seems to mostly work. Let's see if I can get that power thing to happen again. So I cleared the position that Molt is in now, dash used to occupy, and for some reason it still thinks there's a power in that slot. It doesn't realize that Molt is a... That's really weird. I have no clue why that would happen. Anyways, let's get clearing working. So we basically have to do the same thing. Or no, we just have to rinse all of them away when we clear. So it's also, void clear selection. So when we clear selection, we can say hlighted, or hlight, avail hlight dot set active false. And I know this is duplicative. I'm gonna replace the other stuff that we wrote with this. Avail. Yeah, we're making progress. I thought I was like, because it was like getting a little later, and we were like in the middle of this. I was like worried, like, am I gonna have to stop and just kind of like leave it in a half implemented state? But I think we're actually making progress. I also don't have any specific end time, so I can just keep on keeping on. So avail highlighted dot no, not dot, equals -1, and then for int I equals 0, I less than 4, for lack of a more sophisticated indicator. There are 4 slots on the bottom. Oh, actually no, yeah. So attention marker dot length. Yeah, that's a smarter one. I plus plus. Attention markers index I dot set active false. Save that, and now let's replace those. Instead of having to like lug that around everywhere, let's just put this here instead. Clear selection, clear selection. And there was one more, two more maybe. Yeah. I think those are all of them. Let's check. Reveal highlight. What? Oh, hlight. Dot set active true. Set active false. All right, good. Save that. And wow, that's some errors. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, every instance of that is going to have the same thing. Clear selection. Doop 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 doop. There we go. Alright, let's see if that's better. Am I still really choppy? Man. No stuff with that. If it doesn't get less choppy soon, I'm gonna oh wait, I know one thing that it usually doesn't happen so soon, but sometimes when I have my power cord unplugged, like I was saying about energy settings, like sometimes my laptop will just it will like do weird things that I don't tell it to do. One of which is to decrease the processing power. Like it throttles like how much of the processor actually gets used when I have it unplugged, even though I specifically told it not to do that. But alright, so moment of truth. Why do you do that? Why do you think that that's an okay thing to do? Apparently I'm not updating... Oh, yeah, I'm probably not updating a veil type on Huh. I'm not updating veil type on when I... That'd be funny, yeah. Oh, wait, no. No, I better know what's happening. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna try something. What am I trying? Oh yeah, I'm just using a bunch of them. Basically arbitrarily. I just want to make sure I can keep doing this. Wait, what the heck? Why did I stop getting them? Why is it slowing down so much? Did I... Oh, I probably tried to put in a realistic value for... I thought I put it at like 1 and 1 though. What? It's definitely 1 and 1, you weirdos. What is your problem? Oh, right, no, because I changed how that system works. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Hold on, it'll just be quicker to reset it. So not 1 and 1, 1 and 0. I guess, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's not, I don't think that's gonna be quite right. 0 might screw things up. Yeah, that's not right. Alright, hold on. One more try. 1 and like 0.01. Alright, that's not gonna help either. I don't know. Yeah, whatever, I'll just do 0 and I'll just act fast. Alright, speed, range, speed. Alright, so dash is 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so that works. So yeah, why is why it just okay, so well yeah, I have to look into that too. But I bet if I put bomb in the first plot, it would probably freak out also. Like if I put bomb in the first slot, it'll probably... No, it works correctly. What on earth? Oh, because it spawned into the first slot. So yeah, maybe... Yeah, I guess... Maybe that's what's wrong. Alright, so it spawns into the second slot, and so if I do this, then no, it still works. That is so weird. Oh, but that doesn't work. That is just weird. That is just all kinds of weird. That is just weird. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? What? That, I'm sorry, that just doesn't make sense. So, oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So what? Okay, yeah, I can take this term out of here because that's what's screwing up the button on the end, and just put it where is it? Here. Yeah, I can just say not equals 8. Maybe I'll want to let you highlight 8, but for now I don't think I do. So, yeah, now in terms of like this business, avail type, avail highlighted. Slot. Oh, wait, avail type. Do I need to do slot avail? Maybe? Possibly. Yeah, that might be it. Maybe? I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, let's see if that works. It might have just been that, oh yeah, it was probably based on button and not slot. I don't know. Find out. Yay! Alright, that was probably it. Hopefully. Yeah, I was just going by what? I was going by the button, not by the slot of the button. And so, like, for example, there are 5 buttons here. Or no, there aren't even. There are 4 avail buttons here. They're numbered 0, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 isn't in use because it used to be in use as bomb, but then I moved it down here. Anyways, I think it should work now. Except so if I put this here, yay! Look at that, it works. Seems to work, anyways. So that's cool. Cooler, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna the thing where when you drag and let go, it highlights. I don't know. I feel like that could also get annoying. So maybe I'll abstain. I made a note of it, right? So I can always. Yeah, I can always. I'll remember to rethink the issue next time I'm looking over that stuff. All right, so did we just finish that? Was that the whole thing? Is that everything that we wanted to do here? I mean, the new system seems to work. So. Oh. Right. we're still not handling that yet. We just haven't gotten to it yet. Right, I think, is the case. It's not that we tried to implement that and it's not working. It's just that, yeah, we got distracted by some of the other weirdness, and we still have to do that part. All right, so yes, there are other things that can happen. We can attempt to apply a modifier, and that's the thing that can happen. Or we can what it's in mouse get button up, and it's if UI dragging, etc., etc. Oh no, wait, no, it's not. Wait, it's in the case. Oh wait. If a veil highlighted is greater than 0, apply modifier. Wait, yeah, we can't just apply modifier. It's weird that we weren't getting errors, I feel like. We can't just apply modifiers, because that's only one possible outcome. The other possible outcome is that we're applying a. Oh right, okay, so right. Wait, what? If right, okay, so we need an else case here because we need to handle the case where the slot is empty. So if if slot pow UI pressed equals -1. That and if a veil highlighted type, a veil highlighted, if pow type pow slot a veil highlighted, or not pow type, a veil type, a veil highlighted, no, a slot veil, a veil type slot veil. A veil highlighted. Indexes, nested indexes. This one's for you, princess. Oh, did my stream get better? Did the quality of the stream get better when I plugged in my laptop? Gosh. I need a new laptop. No, I don't. This one's new, and it's great in a lot of ways, but that one thing is really irksome, I tell you. Because, like, I stream for long periods of time. I don't want to have my laptop plugged in that whole time. I think that's, like, not good for power source to do that. Or it's not good for the battery. Like, I think it wears out the battery. I don't know. I rarely ever use the battery. Like, I used to, before I got into streaming, I'd bring my laptop to the library and work from the library, or I'd go to, like, a coffee shop and work from a coffee shop, but I guess I could just call up the manufacturer and tell them to fix their stuff. I'm tempted to blame it on Windows 8 though, because I don't like Windows 8 and I want to blame things on it. Anyway, slot a veil highlighted. If that is less than or equal to 2, then how do we do that typically? I guess we do it like we usually do. Kind of like how we apply modifier, we have to kind of excise the section that handles. Oh, wait. Maybe did this get sucked into apply modifier? Yeah, look at that. No, wait, no. Yeah, look at that. This is totally all right. So, whoops. Really? All right. So this is not apply modifier. This is like apply. This is like this is this is like use a veil actually. Why is that written like that? That's weird. Anyways, save that. Alright, so this is use a veil and it actually applies in both cases. So, yeah, they're, I don't know. I bought Windows 8. Like, what I had the option to get Windows 8 or Windows 8 Pro, I think it's called. And I opted for Pro. It was like a few bucks extra, but I guess like with Pro, you can flip a switch, or like you can. I basically have the option to just basically roll back to Windows 7 if I so choose. So if Windows 10 isn't impressive, I'll probably do that. I meant to do it already, but like they say you should like back up your system or create a system restore disk just in case before you do that. And I don't have any DVD writables, so I need to get one of those. But like, I just haven't yet. So yeah. Actually, I mean, yeah, that's another thing that I really want to do, just to see if it resolves the power issue, because that would be really nice to not have to worry about anymore. It would be really nice to not have to worry about anymore. So, wait, where was I writing? Oh yeah, right here. Veil type, slot veil highlighted. Yeah, so use a veil. And then once again, it is UI pressed and the veil highlighted. There we go. And that might be all of it. Let's find out. Yay! Oh. But we still have to clear selection. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. I do have clear selection. Oh no, I put it here, right. Okay. I guess I could just put clear selection in use a veil, because I'm putting them next to each other all the time. Oh wait, but I'm not putting it here. Why don't I clear selection here? Oh right. Okay, yeah, so now I don't have to. Okay, anyways. I mean, it'd be duplicative of that other thing, but whatever. Okay. Save that. And yeah, now I think we finished that whole shebang. Done. Oh, and we can cross it off a list, because it was totally on that list. UI clicking twice instead of dragging. Well, okay, I'll test it out a little more before I call it 100% done. What? Oh, hey. What was that? Nothing was highlighted. Oh, I'm not checking if anything was highlighted. Oh, right. So, if a veil highlighted greater than or equal to 0. And that other thing. Right, okay. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so, okay, good, those exceptions are gone. We can still do that, we can do this, do that. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing that I wanted to do. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to use those, attention markers when dragging, too. So, yeah. Alright, so I should put the, that thing a place. What thing? It was, oh yeah, this part. Stationary. Alright, so yeah, this thing I should borrow, because I want to use it elsewhere. So I'm actually going to make it its own thing. Void set attention markers. I think I need some argument, but I forget what. Avail highlighted. I need to. Okay, so yeah. Oh no, I can just use this thing, this whole term. So int at for avail type, and we can replace this whole term with just at. Right? I think so. Save that. Yeah. And so where was I doing that? Yeah, so now, wait, not that. I keep thinking it's that. It's actually this. I can say set, oh, whoops, I need that term. Set attention markers to that, or according to that type. Let's see if I didn't break everything. Super fast compile times, go! So far so good. Alright. And then, right, so UI dragging no, we want, yeah, get mouse button. Actually, maybe we should set the attention markers straight up. No. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, in the case that UI pressed is greater than or equal to, no, in the case that, yeah, in the case that UI pressed is greater than or equal to 0, stationary equals true. Let's also say if UI pressed is greater than or equal to greater than or equal to for then avail type. Oh no, whoops. Set attention markers. Avail type slot avail highlighted. Did we already say avail highlighted by this point? No, we didn't, because that happens on mouse up. So it's not avail highlighted. It's UI pressed -4. I think that works. So now we should see the attention markers as soon as we start interacting with a. What? Oh, I forgot to close the parentheses. Now we should see the attention markers as soon as we start. And I want that so that I'm not done, but I want it. Yeah, I want it so that when you're dragging, you also get the indicators for like where they go. And I want it so that when you let go, they go away probably. So now let's do that. So it's gonna be clear selection. It's gonna be on mouse up. Mouse get button up. Yeah. Equals -1. No, not just if it equals -1. No, this is the alternative to highlighting something. So, unless we're highlighting something, then we want to do this. So, press is greater than or equal to 4. No, because yeah, we want this to clear if you just whiff entirely. So maybe I'll just add this a few places. If you whiff entirely, or if you succeed at dropping a thing. Yeah, so I could just put clear selection inside apply avail, or whatever I called it. But I also want to put it here. Oops, no, not that. The press is -1. Oh, wait, not get mouse button. Get mouse button up, yeah. So if UI pressed is -1. Yeah. So UI pressed is -1. Well, alright, I think these two cases will be sufficient, but I'll also double check. So yeah, use avail, process button time equals, etc. And if you use avail, yeah, you can clear selection, because I kept putting those two things next to each other. So now we can get rid of the other unnecessary ones. So let's look for use avail. Oh, wait. In this case, we wanted to use avail, but we didn't want to clear. Oh, that's because we didn't need to, because that was the dragging case, I think. Alright, so it's not going to hurt to put it there. It's just that it would have been unnecessary to put it there, I think. So yeah, then these other ones we can get rid of. Alright, save that. I think that was it. It might be missing something. It's entirely possible that I'm missing something. Shows up, goes away, shows up, goes away, shows up, goes away, shows up, goes away. Alright, so far so good. Shows up, goes away, good, good, good. Shows up for an instant, goes away. Alright. Oh. Oh, right. Wait. It's going over. I can't highlight things anymore. Why can't I highlight things anymore? Yeah, no, that's weird. Why can't I highlight things anymore? I mean, I assume it's because of one of the clear selections I put in, but I mean, it couldn't be this one, right? Wouldn't make sense if it was that one, right? It was that one? How on earth was it that one? That would imply that we're using a veil in a weird one of my other followers was saying that or he was pointing out that a lot of streamers. Okay, the problem here is not that we have clear selection use of veil; it's that use of veil is happening. Yeah, so Princess is exactly right. Way too much use of veil going on right here. That is gratuitous use of veil. Yeah, and why is that evaluating to true? Or why is that, like, happening? I mean, I assume it's this one? Let's find out. That was the only one that... Oh. Oh. Alright, yeah, I was a little too... I was a bit messy with how I copy pasted use of veil. It's as if I was drunk almost. Yeah, what am I... Wait, what? Why are we going through use veil logic here? Bot equals 3. Oh, is... what? No, wait, hold on. Well, I guess it's good that we found this, because, like, something nutty is going on here, I think. If a veil type... Actually, instead of delving in there, let's get rid of that. I don't need that. Let's alright, so this is the case wherein we're highlighting something. Oh, well, we set attention markers. And and then it continues on with the situation. But I feel like we could break here. I don't know. Let's see what that does. No, that didn't help. In fact, no, it just didn't help. But I guess the gist I think is that if we do this, we don't want to bother with this. So I could just make this an else. Uh, I'm gonna try this as an else. I didn't think all the way through to if that logic is sound, but I don't know. I'm just curious to see what it does. I think it's not gonna fix the thing where the buttons stick. The buttons are still gonna stick, I think. Yeah. So you can highlight, but the buttons stick, which is simple enough to fix, I think. What if we just... I mean, this was an else to that, so if that's an else to this now, then I think we can just stick that up there. No? What if this was an else, and then that was an else, and then that? What about that? How does that sound? Whoops, this is far too indented. Is it? Wait, no. Yeah, that's too indented. Wait, no. No, that was fine. There we go. Alright. I might be getting a little foggy in my logic. No, yeah. Probably a little foggy. Alright, right, because we don't want to make that harder to occur. We want actually to make it easier to occur. So yeah, let's not do that thing that we were thinking of doing. Whoops. Yeah, let's not do that one either. No, maybe that's fine. Yeah, I think the only difference is that I want this still to occur. So, yeah, maybe I was right before. If this is the else to that, then maybe I can just like... no. Yeah, I'll leave it there. It'll just be... Okay. Alright, it's an else chain. All aboard the else chain. Choo-choo. Alright. So we don't do that. Oops. We don't do that unless if we know we're highlighting something, then we don't do that. Because if we know we're highlighting something, then we know we didn't successfully do a drag drop maneuver. Because you can't... Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh wait, but now it's disappearing. Oh, that works. And now that works. Oh. Alright, it's if you try and drag a highlighted one. Or if you try and drag one that was previously selected. So we're clearing selection now we're clearing selection in a case that we didn't necessarily want to clear selection. So we should probably separate clearing selection from setting the attention markers again. Yeah, we'd just have a case of setting attention markers for setting them all to false. Alright, so set attention markers. If AT is greater than 2, that else else if AT greater than or equal to 0, and then the else will be an invalid value. And in that case, we will set them all to false. Actually, yeah, we don't have to do it like that. We can just do... oh, actually, we don't need any of these braces. Oop, too much. Yeah, so now for this one we can just go attention markers length. Because they're all going false. Alright, so now clear selection, I'm clearing selection, yeah. Yeah, whatever. So we didn't need a whole separate clear selection thing, but whatever. However, we do now when we set attention marker. Or no, when we clear selection. Because now when we clear... No, wait, hold on. Alright. Yeah, okay, wait. I changed my mind. We're not going to do that. The sanctity of et cetera, et cetera. Oh, well, actually I didn't have time to do that part, but, yeah, no, that can say how it was. Whoops. That can say how it was. Although, again, these braces are redundant. Or just meaningless. Okay. Instead, in that one case that we don't want to completely clear selection, we're just not going to completely clear selection. We're just going to do this. So let's find clear select. What? Liar. There are plenty of clear selections. What? Liar. I was just looking at one. What did I do? There's one right here. You liar. You lying-faced liar. Not found. You're a jerk. Shut up. Alright, so what is it? It's the case that this is the case that we just started dragging something. Right, it's this one. If a veil highlight is greater than or equal to 0, then we just do that instead. Yeah. Right? Is that right? Because this is the case where yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. Yay, magical. Everyone happy. Happy magic, everybody. We did it! We implemented a thing. Look at that thing. Look at that thing we did. Look at it. Look how great it is. And I think I don't know. I like what that does because now I can just like mindlessly drag things from the top bar to the bottom bar. I don't actually have to read what they are or think about it or anything. So that's cool. That is cool. I mean, for a significant portion of the game, it's just going to be everything highlights all the time. Because once you have all 3 abilities filled up, you're only going to get things that can go in any valid slot. So I might even... I'll probably leave it how it is. But at some point I could... once you get your 3rd ability, I could just deactivate those little the little attention markers altogether. but I could do that at a later date if I so choose. Wow. So what? We've been streaming for 8 hours. That's almost 8 hours. Just shy of 8 hours. And that's pretty cool. I don't usually go 8 hours, but also yesterday I didn't go 6 hours. I shoot for 6 hours on most days. I have a pretty full week this week. I mean, if you count this as filling, it just feels full. Like I for a while I didn't have so much going on. Like I was, kind of setting my own schedule. Like part of the reason I got into streaming is because I was like kind of looking for more things to do. But I sure found it, and now it's like almost the opposite. Like it's almost to the point that like I feel busy now. But I mean that is all like kind of arbitrary, like self-imposed stuff. Like I know if I ever felt like it, I don't have to stream. I just like keeping a consistent schedule, so that way. Well, for one thing, there's I don't know if anyone. I was talking about it earlier, so like I wrote like a brief manifesto about how I don't like just how what I see in the state of game dev streaming today, and one of my big points was that we need more streamers. If anything, we need more streamers, and we need it, and we need. So it needs to be easier for interested parties to find streams. Like when I started getting into game dev streaming, it took me a while to find where they were all hiding, because like they're like secret. They're basically hidden at this point. Like you have to know. Oh, I guess I'll look under Ludum Dare, even though it's not like actually specifically like one of the times in which their competitions are running. I'll just look there for game development, or like programming, I guess, is another popular Twitch channel for game devs. Although I really like the fun fact that programming is the name of a game. There's a game called Programming, and that channel is kind of supposed to be for. Oh, is my channel getting choppy again? Alright, so maybe it's not my battery then. I don't know how I feel about that. I'll have to check those upload settings. So that's why I try and keep a good schedule. Also because so for one thing, I'm trying to figure out like when is a good time to stream too. According to my little meter here, there might be as many as 7 people watching right now, and I'm like new to this, so like for me 7 is like a good number. Like I'm enthusiastic about that. That has made my day. As people have pointed out, I haven't stopped smiling basically all day. Like even when I was banging my head against like annoying things, like it's just it doesn't even matter. I got a bunch of people follow today, and I may have as many as 7 viewers right now. I don't know. That makes me happy. So yeah. It's weird because I'm at this point where like I recognize that like my mental processes are slowing down. Like I'm starting to like crawl a little bit. It's just like there's just this like fog descending on my brain. But I don't know. I almost like I don't want to stop, because like if there are people watching right now, like I mean if I just keep talking about like boring stuff going through my head like this, then maybe everyone will just naturally dissipate. But like I don't want to go. Oh wait, I have an idea. So I might sign off soon, but before I do, I'm going to find a new stream for everybody. Oh wow, 156 streams.